Welcome everybody, my name is Zank Frappa, and we are back here today playing some Vintage Story. When we last left off, I built this little hut that I'm currently residing in, and the sunset. Our friends started coming out. The HOA is not very happy with us. Numerous code violations already. The first one that I'm seeing are these stupid little pieces of dirt that I left. So we're gonna try to get rid of these, clean this up in here a little bit. We don't have a whole lot else to do while we're trapped inside. As I suspected, these need to be replaced, which is going to be kind of annoying. I don't know about these piles. Oh, sweet. Okay, so those fall. We're not going to have to mess with those. I think what I'm going to do is cut out a little peek hole here. This is where our door is going to go later anyway. Oh my god. Christ almighty, that guy's scary. I wish I could remember what these guys were called. Like I said in the last video, it's been kind of a while since I've actually played Vintage Story, so some of the new update stuff I'm not real familiar with. We're going to learn that together. Okay. You know what I think I'm going to try to do, because these guys are really getting on my nerves, is I'm going to grab this spear and maybe try to poke at them a little bit. Give them what for. I don't see anybody. They all fucked off somewhere. Oh, no, we're back. Hi. Hey. Oh. He really doesn't like me. I guess he just wants to stare at me. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Now we are stuck in the dark. You guys probably can't see anything. I'm going to try to make another fire. Oh. Jeez. For you, that was instantaneous, but I just spent the past couple minutes fumbling around in the dark trying to get a fire started. That was not fun. All the while, this guy's out here screaming. He stopped as soon as the camera started rolling again, of course. He's a little camera shy. Just like me, actually. I think what I'm going to do is I will see you guys in the morning. Alright, looks like the sun is finally starting to rise, and I hear wolves in the distance. Hope we don't run into them. Just in time, too, because I am starving to death. I don't know if our friends are still out here, but we're going to have to risk it so I can go rustle up some breakfast. I'm hoping there's a berry bush nearby or something, because I'm getting tired of listening to my guy's voice. I don't see anything. It's kind of starting to scare me a little bit. I do know there's these mushrooms over here. Maybe I should go try and grab them. But I don't have any way to cook them yet, I don't think. Not in a great spot. I'm gonna grab those turnips maybe that I saw over here. Once I do that, hopefully... Can I eat this? Oh, yes. Whew! Alright, I'm gonna grab the rest of these. Anyway, I think what I want to try to get done today is make some baskets. We found those reeds the other day. So I want to get some more inventory space because I'm already getting tired of not being able to carry anything. There's a little rabbit. I did bring my spears. Maybe we could try our hand at killing a rabbit if we can sneak up on him. Let's see. Nope. We suck. Now he's running away again. I'm not going to waste time chasing him around. I know these mushrooms are over here. That'll keep us going for at least a day, hopefully. I want to try to get a little extra so I don't start starving during the night again. So why don't we run back to that pond? I am going to leave these for now. Just because I don't really have the space to carry all the seeds and stuff that they're going to drop, and I don't want those to go to waste. I would like to try to get some farming going here pretty early on. That'll help us not be so stressed about winter. Because like I said in the last video, winter is very harsh in this game. So you want to make sure you're stockpiled with food. We'll have to do the math on how much we actually need. But we can worry about that a little bit later. For now, let's grab these reeds. So you can cut the reeds, the cattails, which is what we're going to use for making the baskets later on. But you can also dig up the roots. So I realized, why don't I just clear this pond out? These aren't going to grow back unless I replant them, but that doesn't really matter. Let's clear this pond out and get ourselves something to eat. Whoa, what was that? What is throwing something at me? I'm scared. We're gonna try to run home before we die. Oh, what was that? I'm a little nervous. I probably shouldn't be going back over here, but I want those cattails, man. I don't want to have to come back. I wonder, is there like a drifter in the pond here? The lady of the lake isn't happy with me? I don't know. It sounded like something was being thrown. That might have been one of those new drifters that I don't remember the name of. Oh, I bet there's somebody in this cave. I hear something. Yeah, down here maybe? Okay. I'm just gonna grab a couple more of these and then head back. I think what I'm gonna go do is cut down a bunch of the cattails from over here near my house. That way I can run home if I have to. And I will see you guys in a little bit once I have collected enough. Alright, we are back. So I did the math and I need I need 40 cattails to make enough hand baskets that I can expand my inventory. So there's that. I also grabbed some extra. I'm gonna make, hopefully I have enough for a reed chest. No, I don't. That'll be our next, oh, wonderful. So this is what I was talking about in the last episode. Temporal stability is a thing, and I'm oh so lucky as to have had this thing spawn right next to my house. You can see this gear spinning like crazy. Probably shouldn't stand in here too long. I'm tripping out. But that reduces the stability in the area, or if I get right up next to it, so I gotta just be careful for a while not to walk next to this thing. It will go away eventually. I don't remember how many in-game days that takes. But anyway. Okay, so I just got back from collecting some more reeds, and look who I see. That over there is a wolf, and I think I hear another one back here somewhere. So not only do we have a temporal rift, but we got wolves, we have those drifters at night. Man, this neighborhood is not great. I'm like in the hood, vintage story hood. Oh, that's cool. Floating island over there. So what I'm gonna do now is make a chest. I don't have enough for 2, which is unfortunate. We'll pop that down here. Nope, I'm placing flint. Okay, so we have a little chest. We can start storing some stuff. Just to clear up some inventory space, I'm gonna go throw this dirt. I was saying in the last episode I wanted to start covering up my house. That's gonna look ugly for a while until I collect some more. But whatever, clears up some inventory. Throw that in there. Let's get a fire going. And we are going to cook up these cattails that I collected. Alright, we can leave those to cook for a while. I think what I need to do too is go chop some firewood. That's one of the unfortunate parts of this game is you end up doing a lot of chores, but frankly, I really like it. Some of my buddies used to joke around with me and say that I was playing the autistic like chore simulator game, survival chore simulator. I guess you could see it that way, but that's where I think a lot of the charm comes from is, you know, you don't do everything in a crafting menu. You're out in the world interacting with it to complete these processes that are necessary to progress in the game. I actually forgot my axe. Let's go grab that. I did want to try to find some clay today, but it doesn't look like we have a ton of daylight left, so I'm really going to try to prioritize just getting the basics, some firewood, some food going, keep us warm and safe at night. I really should put a door on the house. So I'm going to go chop some trees, and I will be back. Alright, we are back. I think it's time to head home. Sun's still continuing to set. I don't know why it wouldn't. That was a profitable little venture though. I got some horsetails to make some poultices. We got about 3.5 stacks of logs and some flint. We're gonna need that because my tools are almost broken. let's head home. Ah, I'm getting hungry. Need to eat some of those cattails. Glad I put those on the fire before I left. And grab some of these. Delicious roast cattail. I've always wondered, actually, because of playing this game, like, what does roast cattail taste like? One thing that I've been wanting to do in real life is a lot more camping, backpacking, that kind of stuff. Jeez, went through all those cattails. We're gonna have to get some more food before it gets too dark. But yeah, I want to do like that bushcraft type stuff. You know, I was talking about in the last video, primitive survival. There's another YouTube channel I really like. What's he called? Chad Zuber. Chad Zuber's really good. He built like a hut out of mud bricks that he made all from scratch out in the desert somewhere. Super cool videos, I think. So yeah, I'd like to do some of that in real life. This game has actually genuinely kind of inspired me to get out and do more of that. I took a backpacking trip last November with one of my buddies in the fall, in November, and it was tremendous. I didn't get to do a lot of the like survival type stuff, but it was still just nice to be out in the woods, away from the damn computer. I say as I'm playing games on the computer about survival. But yeah, it was just really nice. I want to do more of that in real life. But until now, we can LARP as a survivalist here in Vintage Story. So I grabbed some mushrooms just now. Hopefully that should be enough food to keep us going through the night. I think what I'm going to do right now is stack up these logs. Oh, okay. My house has been invaded by drifters. I need to get some lights in there at some point. I can't remember how you make torches. Oh, geez. I don't know, like, I can't remember if the rift there is causing these guys to spawn, or if they just spawned because it was too dark, but we're going to take our revenge. Expeditiously. Got one. Oh, the other guy's running away. Yeah, that's right. You saw what I fucked up your buddy? Let's see what he's got. We can harvest these guys. Sometimes they have useful stuff inside of them. Nothing. Let's go ahead and I'm going to stack these logs up outside here. This is, I don't think you can stack these. In fact, I know you can't stack these like this in vanilla Vintage Story, but I have the More Piles mod on, which lets you do stuff like this. And it just makes the world feel a little bit more lived in to see things piled up around, as opposed to stuffed in chests and menus and things like that. Actually, I need some of those logs to make some firewood. Why can't I pick these up? Mod might be glitching out a little bit, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Something's not working right, but we're going to pick some of these up. We're just going to turn this whole stack into firewood, because we sure need it. Oh, and our axe broke. It's unfortunate. Pop that in there. Get this fire going. Alright. Can I cook these mushrooms? Let's see. Oh, sweet. I think cooking these makes them last longer, but it might reduce a little bit of saturation points, which is what fills up your meter. So it's a 1500 point saturation meter. I hear that wolf. I hear that wolf. I don't like the sound of that. Let's make a door. I think we need a door, since we've already learned that our neighbors are not too friendly. Yeah, our neighbors are not too friendly. We need a door. But first, we need to make another axe, because I broke mine. Okay, we have ourselves a door. Made of sticks. Won't keep the drafts out, but it'll at least keep us safe, I think. See what little daylight we have left, and see if we can't dig up some clay. Okay, we found some clay. That was easy, quick and easy. Let's dig some of this up. I think what we're going to try to do to make the night pass by a little faster is make some pottery. The way you make pottery in this game, like with everything, is somewhat involved. So we first have to dig up this clay. I'm just going to grab as much as... Oh, look at that. Okay, so we have copper too, which is really awesome. That's going to jumpstart the copper age for us. I'm going to make a waypoint here, because underneath this, once we get a pickaxe, we can dig down, and there should be a vein of copper somewhere that we can mine. I just want to check the surrounding area and see if there's any more. We got quartz. Quartz will be useful later, once we start making glass and stuff like that. We're a long ways off from making glass, though. Just picking up some stones as I go here. I don't see any more copper, but there could be some. Oh, there's some. Nice. Mark that on the map. So we can come back to those later. We got 18 copper bits. I think we need 20 to make our first pickaxe. So maybe we get lucky and find one more nearby. But I don't think so. I think I combed it over pretty good. Yeah, nothing. We'll have to find one more piece later. But we got really lucky with that. I don't think we're going to be in the Stone Age for too long, which is nice. It's not my favorite part of the game. It's pretty fun, but it gets repetitive pretty quick because there's not a lot you can actually do. So finding clay and copper just now is going to let us do a lot of cool things here pretty soon. So I'm just going to keep digging up this, and I will be back. Alright, I got about 2 stacks of clay, decided that was probably plenty to make some vessels and pickaxe mold now, apparently. I found my last piece of copper, so we're going to mark this guy on the map. Seems like we are in a pretty copper-rich environment, which I'm pretty happy about. No, not bees. Copper. Okay. I wonder if there is a beehive nearby. Bees are something you can do later in the game. Make honey, which you can then eat. It lasts forever, and you can also make mead out of it. We're going to try our hand at making a little alcohol. I think longer term, that might be one of our goals. I want to build like a big brewery. In general, I really like the idea of building kind of like maybe a village out here type of deal. Hopefully the temporal stability is good enough for that. This just seems like an area that needs to be filled in some. It's pretty blank, pretty barren. Very pretty flowers and stuff, though. So let's head back to the house. Yeah, it's starting to get dark. So first things first, I want to make a cooking pot. So what we do is, much like the flint knapping, this pulls up this little menu of everything you can make. I'm going to make a large red cooking pot, and we're just going to click on each one of these little voxels. Okay, it's time to go inside. I was just peacefully making some clay, some clay vessels, and unceremoniously got attacked by my neighbors. Why don't we go ahead and get a fire going, try to warm ourselves up a little bit, although it's not really cold, but it'll warm the soul after that. That was scary. Yeah, not a whole lot going on tonight. Why don't I make a couple poultices, actually, with some of these that I collected earlier today. So we got 16 poultices. I don't remember how much these heal. So we're going to use this. Let's figure it out. Oh, geez. Not a lot at all. I'm going to maybe use half of these, keep the other half for later. We really need to get some flax so that we can make linen, which will allow us to make better poultices and stuff like that. I'm just going to leave it there, honestly. Eat these berries. Look at you ugly little dudes. Do I risk trying to poke them through the door? I don't think I actually can poke them through the door. Maybe if I'm quick I can... I don't know, because then if they get in my house, I'm stuck with them, I'll die. I don't want to die for you all. That'd be embarrassing. I will eventually, but maybe not today. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go make some more clay vessels, and I will be back in the morning. Okay, we are back. During the night, I had some time to make all this stuff. So I made a clay storage vessel. It's kind of just like a chest, like the reed chest that we got over here. Oh, I'm stepping in my fire. Okay. Some crucibles. That's going to be useful for when we go to smelt this copper here pretty soon. A pickaxe mold, which we're going to then pour the copper into in order to make our first pickaxe. Very excited about that. Some bowls, and outside we've got that cooking pot, and I think another clay vessel. I'm going to let the sun rise here a little bit more and go outside to deal with these guys. I'm getting pretty hungry. I might risk it and try to kill these guys. They might have some loot on them too that we could use. But let's see. Let's go. We're out. Okay. They're chasing us. Poke you with my spear. Oh, good lord. Okay, we're going back inside right now. Oh. That thing was terrifying. I bet I could deal with this one drifter just on my own here. Let's try that. Oh, we got drifters in the crib. I repeat, drifters in the crib. See if we can't. Taking a little damage. That's okay. Got one. Got two. Whew. And what just happened? I don't know why that just happened. I guess these can break now? I'm starving to death. This is awful. Let's see what these guys got on them. Nothing. Lame. Nothing. Man, these guys are bums. Jobless bums. No bread, no nothing. I really want to get outside. I don't know where that guy went. Oh, there's his friend. I think this one can like shoot stuff at me, so I ought to be careful. Yeah, he's throwing stuff at my house. That was that sound I heard earlier when I got attacked. I think one of those was like in the cave by that pond, remember? But I'm not sure. I'm going to try to run this way. I need to go grab some mushrooms or some berries or something quick to eat because I'm starving to death. I'm sick of listening to it. I'm sure you all are sick of listening to my guy yell and scream and gnash his teeth. Oh, he's chasing us. Okay. I don't know how hard these are to kill. I have 2 spears. I could maybe try throwing this at him. Hit him. Missed that second one. Oh, he's throwing back. I'm gonna get up close. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Got my spears. Bam! Oh, okay, he's dead. Nice. So it takes what? 3-4 spear hits? I think 3 is what that was. Man, nothing. These guys are just fucking bombs, man. They don't got shit on them. Alright. Oh, jeez. What was I saying? Goals for today are I want to finish up that clay pot. Maybe we have time to make a couple of pit kilns, get this stuff going. But actually, now that I say that, I might do that in the next episode. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. This making videos is all new for me. I've never done this before. So I want to take some time to kind of try and edit this down. Maybe try some things I didn't try in the last video. It's kind of silly, but I was actually pretty proud of... I did that little like cut montage thing of me chopping trees. But it's kind of fun. I actually kind of like it. I've been thinking about like, what do I do that's creative in my life? And unfortunately, the answer was not much. I play games all the time. I build stuff. That's kind of creative, but like, I'm not sharing anything. And so this video series that I'm working on here has been pretty enjoyable so far to make. I feel like I'm doing something a little more productive than like just playing games in the crib all day. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos so far. All what? 2 of you probably. So on that note, I think I'm gonna go take a break and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.